Ever wondered how your computer works? What makes it tick? Well, you're about to find out. Welcome to the intriguing universe of computer hardware, the backbone of every computer system. It's the physical, tangible stuff you can touch and see, like the sleek keyboard you're typing on, or the shiny, high-definition screen you're watching this video on. Computer hardware is the silent workhorse that makes all our digital activities possible. From sending a simple email to designing a sophisticated 3D model, it's all because of these hardware components working in harmony. They include the motherboard, central processing unit or CPU, memory, storage devices, and peripherals, each playing a crucial role in the operation of your computer. Understanding these elements not only demystifies the magic behind your computer's operation, but also helps you make informed decisions when upgrading your system or troubleshooting issues. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the fascinating world of computer hardware. At the heart of every computer, there's a central piece called the motherboard. This is where all the magic happens. Imagine the motherboard as the bustling downtown of a city. It's the place where all the action takes place. Everything, from your processor, memory, storage, and even your peripherals, they all connect to the motherboard. The motherboard, also known as the main circuit board, is like a big electronic jigsaw puzzle. It is the foundation that holds and connects all the other components of the computer. It's like the neural network of the computer system, facilitating communication between all the different parts, ensuring they work together in harmony. The motherboard is a flat, rectangular piece of circuit board, often a shade of green or blue. It's populated with an array of different components, from the tiny resistors and capacitors to the larger, more recognizable slots for your CPU, RAM, and expansion cards. One of the most vital parts of the motherboard is the central processing unit socket, or CPU socket. This is the place where the brain of your computer, the CPU, resides. This little area of the motherboard facilitates the communication between your processor and the rest of the computer. Another important part of the motherboard is the memory slots. These are where your RAM, or random access memory modules, go. RAM is essentially your computer's short-term memory. It temporarily stores data that your computer needs to access quickly and frequently. Then there are the expansion slots. These are the places where you can add more capabilities to your computer. For instance, you might add a graphics card to boost your computer's visual performance, or a sound card to enhance audio quality. Finally, the motherboard also houses a variety of ports and connectors. These include USB ports, audio jacks, and many more. They are the gateways through which your computer communicates with the outside world, connecting to everything from your keyboard and mouse to your monitor and internet router. So the motherboard is like the backbone of your computer, linking everything together. Without it, none of the other components could communicate or function properly. It truly is the heart and soul of every computer system. Next up is the brain of the computer, the central processing unit or CPU. This little powerhouse is the heart of any computer system. It's the part that does the thinking, if you will, and is responsible for executing the instructions of a computer program. The CPU is a complex piece of hardware, and its main job is to perform basic arithmetic, logical, control, and input-output operations. But what does all of this mean? Well, let's break it down. Basic arithmetic operations are just what they sound like. Simple calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. These are the foundation of any computation your computer performs. Logical operations, on the other hand, deal with comparisons. They help the CPU decide, for example, whether one value is greater than, less than, or equal to another. These decisions are crucial for tasks such as sorting data or making choices in a computer program. Control operations guide the flow of instructions within the CPU. They determine the order in which instructions are executed and can change this order based on certain conditions. This allows the CPU to respond dynamically to different situations, making your computer more flexible and efficient. Input-output operations are all about communication. The CPU sends and receives data from other components of the computer, like the memory or the hard drive. This data exchange is essential for the CPU to process information and carry out instructions. Now, all these operations might sound simple when we talk about them individually. But remember, Your CPU is performing millions of these operations every second, and it does this with an incredible level of precision and reliability. So when we say the CPU is the brain of the computer, we really mean it. It's the part that processes information, makes decisions, and communicates with other parts of the system. It's constantly at work, keeping your computer running smoothly and efficiently. In essence, the CPU is the mastermind behind your computer's operations. Now let's talk about where your computer stores all its knowledge, the memory and storage. These two elements are often confused, but they serve very different purposes in computer hardware. First, let's tackle memory, also known as random access memory or RAM. Think of RAM as your computer's short-term memory. It's a place where your computer temporarily stores the data it's currently working with. So when you're editing a photo, browsing the internet, or playing a game, all the data needed to perform these tasks is stored in the RAM for quick access. Why is RAM so important? Well, the more RAM your computer has, the more data it can handle simultaneously, making your computer faster and more efficient. It's like having a larger workspace to juggle multiple tasks. Now, onto storage. This is the computer's long-term memory where all your files, software, and operating system reside. This can be a hard disk drive, HDD, or a solid-state drive, SSD. Hard drives are older technology but are still commonly used because they offer large amounts of storage at a lower cost. They store data on a spinning disk, and a read-write head moves across the disk to access the data. On the other hand, solid-state drives are newer and faster. They have no moving parts and store data on flash memory chips, providing quicker access to your data. While SSDs are more expensive than HDDs, they also tend to be more durable and energy efficient, making them a popular choice for many users. Both memory and storage are crucial to your computer's performance. The RAM allows your computer to work efficiently with multiple tasks at once, while the storage keeps all your files and applications ready for when you need them. Remember, while having a lot of storage is great for keeping your files and software, it won't make your computer faster. For that, you'll need more RAM. Thus, memory and storage are where your computer keeps and retrieves its data. Last but not least, let's look at the extras, the peripherals. Peripherals are essentially the icing on the cake. They're not part of the main body of the computer, but they're vital in expanding its functionality and enhancing the user experience. Let's take a closer look at some of the most common peripherals. First up, we have the keyboard and mouse, the primary input devices for most computer systems. The keyboard allows you to type commands, input data, and even play games. It's like the computer's language translator, converting your physical keystrokes into digital signals that the computer understands. The mouse, on the other hand, provides a more intuitive way of navigating the digital landscape. It's your point-and-click device, your on-screen guide that helps you select, drag, drop, and scroll with ease. Next, we have the monitor, which is the computer's main output device. It's your window into the digital world, displaying everything from text and images to videos and games. Monitors come in various sizes, resolutions, and display technologies, each offering different viewing experiences. Whether it's a high-resolution gaming monitor or a sleek, space-saving all-in-one display, the monitor brings the digital world to life. Then there's the printer, another important output device. It translates digital information into tangible documents. Whether you need to print out a report for work, photos for a scrapbook, or tickets for a concert, the printer is there to bring your digital creations into the physical world. And let's not forget about other peripherals like speakers, webcams, and external storage devices. Speakers bring sound to the digital world. Webcams enable video communication, and external storage devices provide additional space for your files. Each peripheral plays a unique role, contributing to the overall functionality of the computer. They're like a symphony orchestra, with each instrument playing a part to create a harmonious blend of sound. In the same way, each peripheral adds a layer of interactivity, convenience, and capability to the computing experience. So peripherals are like the computer's extensions, allowing you to interact with it. There you have it, the basic components that make your computer function. We've journeyed through the intricate world of computer hardware, beginning with the motherboard, the essential foundation that holds all other components together. We've explored the central processing unit, or CPU, the brain of your computer, responsible for executing instructions. We then dove into memory and storage, understanding how they contribute to the smooth operation of your system by storing and retrieving data. And of course, we've discussed peripherals, the external devices that allow you to interact with your computer, from keyboards and mice to printers and webcams. Each of these components plays a crucial role, and understanding them gives you a glimpse into the intricate dance that happens inside your computer every second of every day. Now you have a better understanding of what makes your computer tick. Until next time, keep exploring.